and amusement in the future.
Oh dear.
Mm. You're not the one reading it. You're just the one writing it. So, and I may ad lib and I may ask you questions along the way, so feel free to speak as you. This is Six Rabbit. Wow, that writing's really small. Hang on, let me just make my screen a bit bigger. Oh, roll 20, thank you. Oh, for folks. Take two. This is 6. Bright Dawn of the Star Mountain clan was always a curious kitten, with shiny pale fur and bright blue eyes. They were born some time ago on the Rifen Mist Peninsula, but they couldn't begin to tell you what year. Partially because they're not great at numbers, but also when they were maybe about 15 long days old, they'd been born on the longest day of the year according to their mamma, they followed a fox with eyes like green fire into the deepest part of the jungle. It was a place mamma had said to never go, because there was a lady who lived there, a lady who the shamans said could steal you away, never to be seen again. Sure, mamma. Obviously, Bright Dawn went after the fox. They chased the fox chased them, and soon the trees grew bigger and darker and shinier and greenier. Greenier? Greener, you can't read. The fox said they ran with the speed of 6 rabbits, and how wonderful was that? They played, and more foxes joined them, and even birds and squirrels and wolves joined them. It was the longest day Bright Dawn had ever remembered, but they never felt tired. Soon Bright Dawn realized their mamma must be getting worried, so they bid their new friend show them the way back home. The fox sagely nodded, and they ran fast like rabbits, fast through the dark, shiny, green forest, back to the trees more slender and misty and brown. But the village was very different. How could it have changed so much in one day? There were more and different huts. There were more and different people. There were people who didn't know Bright Dawn and who Bright Dawn didn't know either. But the village elder hobbled forward, nearly bent double with a travelling stick covered in beads and shells and feathers, a sign of a life well explored. It was Sunset Moon, Bright Dawn's littlest sibling. She was afraid of Bright Dawn. The pale fur was now twilight grey. The bright blue eyes now glowed green. A sibling who should have been even more wrinkled and roomy than she was young and strong still. Sunset Moon banished the fey apparition, this false sibling, from the village, bidding them run away as fast as 6 rabbits back to the jungle they came from and to haunt them no more. 6 Rabbit was sad and confused and ran fast, so fast, faster than ever before, until witchlight sparked from their feet and they nearly flew back to the jungle. But the fox was nowhere to be seen. They were even more sad and confused, and wandered the big, dark, shiny, green forest by themselves for the longest day they had experienced so far. Then, one day, that same day, they found a lady. Bright shadows clung to her in an inky lightness, illuminating her long, silvery white hair and shining from her green eyes. "What a forlorn, curious thing you are," she said. "Do you wish to play again? To run with your friends? I was having such fun watching you in the forest. There are many other places you can go as well. Even more fun to be had if you wished." 6 Rabbit would love nothing more. The lady held them and breathed a kiss past each cheek, and when she stepped back, 6 had silvery vines twining around their arms. She kissed the huge ass shortbow that had been gifted to them by Mamma, and the satiny wood grew vines that glowed green before settling back as a plain, unobtrusive design. "You need only call on me, and I will lend you a helping hand. Now go, explore, and tell me of your adventures when I call upon you." Cut.